He is a man of many voices. At just 24 years old.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Matt Friend has made a reputation for himself as one of the best celebrity impressionists on TikTok. He has millions of views, likes. He has the approval of celebrities themselves.
Oh, my gosh.
To prove it. Oh, yeah.
I just have to say, what you managed to accomplish is you didn't do an impression of Elvis. I'm doing an impression of Austin Butler as Elvis. You did the man, the husband, the son.
That's very good.
Crushed that thing.
Thank you.
Can we do a little If I Can Dream for the camera?
I'd like to hear you do it.
Of a better land where all my brothers. Baz! Congratulations. Baz! You're the greatest. Congrats.
I'm so impressed with you.
You too.
It's President's Day. And
Well. Hold on. I can't. I don't want to start talking.
I don't know what's more fun, watching this or watching him watch himself.
I love to see the stars watch themselves in
Can't get enough of me.
All right, so there's no slowing down when it comes to his success, and he is joining us this morning on the little comfy couch to talk about his upcoming projects and to test our celebrity knowledge.
How's it going?
Hey.
Thanks for having me. This
Thanks
is
for
so
sticking
fun.
around.
Hello.
Thanks for sticking around. Congratulations.
Thank
I
you
mean,
so much.
you were here not too long ago.
Correct.
Your star
10
has
minutes
just
ago. Yeah.
Exactly.
Not only that, he was here before we got our fancy new studio, and your star has just gone like this.
It's been insane.
Yeah.
Ever since Pix 11.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Credit where credit is due. We launched his career, just saying.
Yes,
Just so you
did.
all know.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I want at least 5% of that 10% commission that you have with your snazzy new agent.
Yeah, well, we can
so
look
now
into
you're
that.
big time?
Yeah.
Now you have an
We're getting
agent?
there. We're making moves. Yeah,
What's-
making moves.
what's-
Hello, UTA.
But
Yes.
what's that like for you? Because I think the entertainment business is brutal. It's awful. You got to have longevity. You have to be relevant.
Yeah.
And having one of the big three represent you speaks to your talent.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's amazing. I'm super excited to be working with that team. They're so great over there, and I don't know. It's a new chapter, and there's a lot going on, a lot building. It's a very exciting time.
By the way, I hope you negotiate it down. Don't ever give any of them 10%.
Okay, fine.
She has no bandwidth, but she would love to
1%.
consult
Yeah,
as your
just
agent.
1%.
By the way, is this you? Are we talking to Matt
You're
Friend
talking
right now?
to
This
Matt
is your normal
Friend right
voice.
now.
him.
This is me. I know it's people always think I have a joke in my stand-up. Everybody thinks I was in a date and a girl was like, "Why are you doing that voice? You're always a clown." I was like, I can't help the fact that I always sound like I'm delivering a major breaking news announcement. I have resting broadcaster voice. You should know that.
Thank you.
Listen to
Thank you
this.
for shining a light on
Yeah,
that because
it's
we
kind
need
of a problem. I have no idea what I sound like anymore. Maybe that's
my
true. Yeah,
gosh.
it's crazy.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
So for those people who've been living under a rock or just
Really?
tuning in,
Yes.
when did you realize that you could do these impressions and that you could make people laugh?
When I was 4 years, it was very simple. I was 4 years old and I watched Austin Powers.
Oh, classic.
And then that was the movie that got me very obsessed with comedy. And then I grew up with YouTube, so I was kind of devouring like Johnny Carson, Don Rickles, Rich Little, Ed Sullivan. I just loved old school show business for some reason. And I just was watching every comedy movie and late night interview, and it just kind of started happening where I was talking like my grandparents and uncles and teachers, and that's where it starts.
Do
making
they
your family
love
laugh.
that?
I think now they're extremely irritated. I think they do. They're so supportive, and yeah, they love it. Yeah.
Austin Powers at age 4.
Yeah, I know.
A little risque.
It was a
here
little
for
risque. I
though.
was asking my parents' friends if I made them Randy when I was like 5.
Excellent. And their
Yeah.
response was,
Oh, I made them all Randy.
They're like, what's with
I
that
think
friend
you know
kid?
that.
how did that work out in school?
I mean, I was definitely a bit of a class clown for sure. I think.
But was it
teachers,
appreciated?
I think it was. Yeah, I think teachers they would have to tell me to like stop talking during class, but now I get to talk for a living. So who's laughing now?
Now, I can imagine that some of these characters come easier than the others.
Yes. Yeah.
What were the ones that you just nailed?
Like when I first started
Yeah.
doing well, it was really family members. Like when I first started, it was
Okay.
like my grandfather, hello, this is Don. I call my grandmother as him. He's like Al Pacino. And then I would start doing Family Guy characters. Like Stewie Griffin, I would do Roger the Alien from American
my
Dad.
God.
Hey guys, want some pecan sandies? Some crocodiles?
By the way, her goal in life is to have a walk-on.
I cannot believe you're on Family Guy. That is my show.
It's insane. I know. It's surreal. Yeah. It's crazy.
Amazing.
Okay. A little update, another exciting update.
Yes.
You were doing table reads for a very popular adult show, Back to Family Guy.
Yeah.
What's that like?
It was so weird. I joined the Family Guy cast table read a couple days ago, and it was just the most surreal, like, pinch me moment ever. Honestly, like watching Alex Borstein do Lois, and then Mike Henry, and it was surreal. And Rich Appel, Alex Sulkin, you know who you are.
Do you get
EP's the
nervous
show.
for this?
Of course, I'm freaking out when it happens. But thankfully, with Rich Appel and Alex Sulkin, the executive producers, they made me feel right at home.
Oh my God.
Much like you are at Pix 11
There
right
we
now.
go.
We'll be back in a moment. No, that's not my job to say that. I don't get
You can.
commercial.
You can read our
No,
teasers
okay.
if you want.
Do you ever do that, by the way, just throughout the day, like you're at home, you're doing laundry, just like, we'll be back in a moment? Like,
No, but you know what I used to say to my children, I've told you this, I would say to them, stand by.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And then in kindergarten, at the parent-teacher thing, I asked this because my son is always getting in trouble because he does imitations and voices.
Right.
And he told his kindergarten teacher, she was like, we need to go over your test. And he went, stand by, and then just walked away.
Oh my God.
Shoot.
So it does, it bleeds over
Yes.
into real life.
Absolutely.
But by the way, voiceovers, there's a lot of money in that.
Well, I certainly hope so.
That's a nice suit.
Okay.
you got.
Come on.
Listen, we know you did a game before.
Yes, let's go. I'm
We're
always
gonna do
ready to
another
go.
one. We're gonna, you do a voice.
Yes.
We're gonna guess to
Of
see
your
if we know.
Am I
Of
just
your
do-
choice.
Just doing
You
it right
just
now?
throw 'em out
Any
there.
voice you want.
Oh my God. This is good. Okay.
I'm gonna take a sip of water, no pressure.
Well, I know we just kind of showed him a few seconds ago, but it sucks I lost the Oscar, but it really is just such a deep,
Okay, Elvis.
deep honor. Well, not quite
Austin
Elvis.
Butler.
No, sorry,
That's
Austin
right.
Butler.
One Austin
Okay.
Butler.
Oh
Who
my
you
God.
impressed so way. He was genuinely.
He was
I
speechless.
know,
He
I
was
know.
starstruck.
Genuinely.
It was wild. Yeah, he was like so cool and nice. Here, another one. Oh my God, there's a lot of pressure right now. This is a politician. He likes to fly to Cancun periodically
Coño.
from a
I mean,
southern state.
Mr. DeSantis?
Very close. He might be jealous of
Ted
DeSantis'
Cruz.
success.
Ted Cruz.
Texas Senator Ted Cruz.
There we
Also,
go.
this a New York guy. Democracy over demagogues. Maturity over Mar-a-Lago.
Okay, well, this
Hakeem Jeffries.
Donald J. Trump.
Well, that's true. We could do him a little bit, right?
No.
Okay.
These are some beautiful women,
it's
right?
very
That's
freaky.
a great. Ask me a question.
Listen,
Look how he's leaning close to you, too, while
Can
he
you
does
ask
it.
me a question? Do it. Ask me a question. Let's see what you got.
I can't. This is
don't
too
have a
much.
question?
Not for you, Mr.
That's
Trump.
Mr. Trump,
Listen.
please leave.
Well, it's great to be here. This is a failing network. We all know it. And I will tell you, they're not asking me to arrest me now. Do it. Arrest me. To all my people watching, protest, take your country back. Get off your chairs and do
How
something
long
about
did it
it.
take you to
It overcomes me. It's like the Demogorgon in Stranger
Yeah. Oh
Things.
my
I just
God.
feel it
It's like
inside.
you
Yeah,
get possessed.
It's disgusting.
Are you
can't
around?
stop.
I know you've obviously rubbed elbows with actors.
Yes, yes.
Have you been in the same? Like he's gonna be at the White House Correspondents' Dinner next year. I feel like. Are you
I-
rubbing elbows with the politicians, and do you get the same sort of warm welcome?
I mean, I actually just did a video with Chuck Schumer last
God.
week.
Oh
and
my
he
God,
was the
Chuck.
nicest guy ever. So
Yeah.
that'll be, I yelled at him as Mitch McConnell. And as Don, I was like, I was wondering, Mr. Schumer, yeah, this is what I said. Where are my glasses here? This is a good one. What I said was, Chuck Schumer, how does it feel to be in the majority or in the minority while I'm in the majority? Or flip that.
Insane. I want to take my phone out and
Yeah.
take a picture of this
Well,
right now.
yeah, let's create a little fun moment right now. Ask Mitch a question.
Boxers or briefs?
You're asking McConnell boxers or briefs? Listen, the answer is
none.
this. Respectfully speaking,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if it's boxers or briefs. What matters is it covers all of my chins at the same time.
Excellent.
Scooby-Doo.
Should we raise the debt ceiling?
I do think you should raise the debt ceiling. You should also find a way to both practically and morally raise the debt ceiling for all Americans, including African Americans. Scooby-Doo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Matt, friends.
Wait.
But a fascinating one now is also Governor Ron DeSantis.
Oh, my God.
I'm way ahead of the curve here. What's interesting about Ron is he's basically just does these same accordion movements as Donald Trump.
that's right.
Over here, in and out, they both sit on chairs the exact same way, the edge of it, kind of like they're using the toilet. And they're both very aggressive in press conferences. is. So if you ask a question to Ron, he'll answer it the same way as Trump. For example, they'll say something like thoughts on TikTok, and he'll just be like, that's a disgusting question. It's a fraudulent question. It's a witch hunt. It's a hoax. And you should be ashamed of yourself for asking that. In and out accordion, boopity boopity ba. It's very weird.
Can you please send him an accordion for his birthday?
I think if it's legal in Florida to play an instrument, I will definitely do it. He might ban it along with all those books. Am I right, Ron?
Oh, you have some stand-up shows coming up.
Yes, I do.
In the city,
but
also nationwide.
Yes. Yeah, I'm headlining. I'm going on tour. Get your tickets. It's mattfriend.com/standup. I'm a self-promoter. Yeah, I'm going to Punchline Philly tomorrow, so Philadelphia, Baltimore, D.C. with the Kennedy Center. That's sold out. And then Beverly, Massachusetts. So I'm on the hustle. And I'll be in New York, so you guys have to come to a show.
We're so there.
Please.
We will bring
in
our
there like swimwear. Matt Friend, thank you.
Thank you so much.
A pleasure and an honor to you and all your alter egos.
Oh, my God.
And just keep up with him by following him on social media at the Matt Friend.
Yes.
There he is.
That is me.
Keeping on.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Follow me on Truth Social and Parler.
Okay.